Now a man in his 13th NFL season, it's Adrian Peterson. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Switch. Rock it. Check. Look at me. Go. Ready?
Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. Up to make the stop, the Pro Bowl safety, Malcolm Jenkins.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
Hey, wahoo!
65.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Tannehill gonna let it fly for Rudolph. That's caught at the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 36 yards on the play.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Let's go, dude. Tighten up.
First down, here's the run with Peterson. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
Ready? 50, plant.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Tyler, 64, weak.
You got tight right there.
Get it.
On 2nd down, Peterson. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Now it's Tannehill. Dancing to his left. Going to throw deep for the end zone. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
And this one is right through. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
The Chargers take over.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
25-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Dez Bryant, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down.
At the 25-yard line.
Give him credit for batting it away, but unable to come up with the interception. And sometimes that joke does come true. Guys are on defense for a reason. Maybe their hands aren't quite as skillful as the guys on offense, but a lot of credit on that play for just knocking it away.
C.J. Anderson with it. Of course, a big part of the Rams' run to the Super Bowl last year. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On third down, Jackson. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up a field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the first down there, help them relax a little bit.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. 8
yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
I'm coming after you. Get it on. West. Undercrunch, undercrunch, undercrunch. Out, 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 out. No, go back. We got motion. Back.
They'll run with a former Super Bowl hero. It's James White. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
That definitely sets up a much more difficult third down.
Yeah, you figure 2nd and 2, one they thought they could pick up. Now you're facing 3rd and 4.
Yeah, got to give the front seven a lot of credit for making that play. I'm just starting to wonder, partner, is 2nd and short also a throwing down in the NFL now?
To throw is Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
On third down, he obviously wants to throw the football, but there's nowhere to go with it, so he takes off and goes. And nowadays, to get to the first down marker, he blows right past it and picks up big yardage. Partner, that's a great bit of improvisation.
Here's Jackson. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions in not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I make a little joke and say, you know some big guy, we're going to change the football. So it's obvious that's the problem. It's not you. Keep firing.
Tannehill. Gonna let it fly for Rudolph. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way they'll go.
Tannehill on the keeper. A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Down. 60 outlaw.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Look at me. Dipper. Rush in. He's coming. General West. 5. Go.
Come on, 55. Hey, tighten down. There you go. Check 24, check 24.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. And the delay of game penalty makes this much more difficult. 3rd and 8.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Get that quarterback, D-Ron.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. They trail 3-0 after the INT last time led to a field goal, but now another fresh start here, 1st and 10.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Here we go, D.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Mike 54. Mike 50. Drop deep, drop deep. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Here we go. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Watch the back. Watch the back. Here we go.
Jackson from the shotgun. It's caught by Jackson. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Deshaun Jackson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't called before. Trying to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Safety screaming.
Leo. Be driven.
Here's Peterson. He's got it on the draw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
Now Tannehill. Here's a screen to Powell. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Hey, Alpha. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Mike, 55.
Ready?
Here's Tannehill. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Trey Flowers. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Tannehill now to throw. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 37.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Broncos.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Tannehill. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Now. 61, matchbox light.
Lucky. Under 10. 10. Check. Crunch.
Get it.
Back to the ground, Peterson. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Denver.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
Let's go, baby.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join, who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Head logo. Let's go.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd.
Go.
To throw is Tannehill. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll run with Peterson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Here we go. Whip. Watch the whip.
Hey, dude.
They try again with Peterson. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Adrian Peterson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have retaken the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, It's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Already looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. You're down 3, under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to.
And that's going to be intercepted. The all-pro corner, Patrick Peterson. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Come on, set. 60 outlaw. I got you. Big grip.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Kyle Rudolph. As the first half is winding down, and the Broncos push further out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Mike 57. I got one. Mike's 57. 57's Mike. Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world. 6 up.
Jackson now. He'll hit Jackson, complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. This one caught by Davis. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Great coverage there, holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Watch the safety creep. Spawns. No. Ready.
Peterson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
It's not often that you get 19-year-olds that enter the NFL, but this guy is absolutely special. Tremaine Edmonds out of Virginia Tech, 6'4", 250-plus pounds, can run like a deer. We just saw his ability to flash and make plays.
His brother Terrell also taken in the first round. First set of brothers taken in the first round of the same draft in NFL history.
Check 50.
They give it off here to the tight end. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Ready. 8, read. Go. Check 4.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eddie Goldman with a sack. Here's Andy Lee now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Charger drive about to get going. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Here's Jackson to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Hey, defense, let's go. No, I got it. Go. Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Watch the screen.
To throw again, Jackson. Green brings it in. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
Mike 5-4. Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
Stay with your man. Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. 54. Hey, we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. loss here as he's taken down. Justin Houston in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Jackson. And he rifles one incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 1.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Watch the slant, watch the slant, watch the slant. 58, right over there, yeah. Mike, 58. Oh, dang, punt. Check 99, check 99.
From the gun, Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
Jackson's pass intended for Des Bryant. Incomplete.
Here's Ryan Quigley now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this ball's going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
What we got?
Now it's Tannehill. Sets up the screen to Lewis. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Set up. 70, Indy. Check.
Tannehill going to throw on 3rd and 1. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. Back now at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. Elsewhere, a 3rd quarter score. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here.
Got it. 54 Mike. Hey, Steve 6. 22 jet bombers.
Now a 1st down throw. Tannehill. Complete. This is Lewis. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Hey.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Kill.
Greystone travel.
Kill.
They'll They'll get 5 on the dump-off there, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Easy, 6-6, pull it high. No. Hey, high 7.
Mark 38. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. 38 to Mike.
Let's go.
3rd and 2, Tannehill. And that is intercepted by last year's NFL leader, DeMonte Casey. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Right there, 54, right there.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
After the sack on 1st down, Jackson uncorks one for Davis. He's got him in, complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Let him know. Right there, 54, right there, 54.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
You better be afraid of me. Yo. You better be afraid of me. Jim, hop on.
Here's Jackson to throw again. But he hits the tight end. It's Davis. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 34-yard line. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Jackson on 1st down. Finding Green complete. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Switch.
To throw again is Jackson. It's caught by Jackson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 13-yard line. 1st down. Here's the run with Anderson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
3 bud. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. You. Hayward. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch the slant. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
Here's Jackson. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Vernon Davis, his first touchdown on the year, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. It is Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Malcolm Jenkins up to make the stop. Decent start defensively to this series. They've got to stop them here and get this ball back.
I like the way you phrase that, partner. Decent start, but now it's got to be more about the ball. It's all about the ball, getting it away from them, because making good tackles is one thing, but the clock will run out on you. You've got to have the football back for your offense.
On 2nd and 9, Tannehill. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that, because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here.
Hey, Haywood.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
Go. Smooth. Mark 38. Mark 38. Mark 38. Get it.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. It's John Simon with a sack.
Hey, Charlie. 5.
They'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. It was the veteran safety Malcolm Jenkins who got a hand in there to disrupt it. This secondary as a unit, they've worked really well together in this one, especially late.
A lot of cohesiveness, a lot of communication, and some great athleticism. They're playing so well now, a nickname is sure to follow. They're going to have to name this whole unit soon.
They snap it to Tannehill. He's going to let it fly. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, keep it up, keep it up. Show it up, show it up. Slam, slam. Check 26, check 26.
They run. Anderson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Again, Anderson. That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Hey, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here. Check. Check hot route. Hot, hot. Let's wheel. Check 31. Check 31. Boom. Hey, turn it up. Turn it up. He's checking.
They're going to run the jet sweep on 3rd down. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Let's go, baby.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one...
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The product of Jersey City, Tahir Whitehead on the sack. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the